Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you haven't done so far, please don't forget to like these videos. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, leave me a message, what do you guys think I could do to improve this channel, to improve the content? Anything you want to know, please let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. So this video is pretty much going to be about the process, I would say, of getting weight loss surgery, what you should expect from it realistically, the things that you will gain from it, and realistically the things that you'll lose, because there's always a give and take to everything. It's never perfect. I don't want to paint it as perfect. I never regret it. Never ever will I say I regret it, but it did change me, and there's a lot of pros and cons that come to, getting this surgery, and a lot of things that you guys should consider. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today. So, first and foremost, I didn't get the surgery as a whim. It wasn't something that I thought of, lightly, that I took lightly. I was first introduced to the idea of getting bariatric surgery when I was 18. As explained in my previous video, it was when I went to go visit the doctor. But I didn't want to do it just yet because, one, I don't think I was explained my options properly, and two, it was because I wanted to find love. I wanted to find someone that was gonna love me for me, someone who wanted me, not the way I looked, and I was thankful enough to find that person. And we're not together anymore. We're still friends, which is great. But that was something, or she was someone who really helped me make the decision, because even when I approached her with it, she didn't want me to change. She didn't want me to do that. She was more scared of, losing, me, who I was, than the way that I was going to look after. So, that's why she will always have a special place in my heart. But anyway, so when I finally decided to get the surgery, I actually went through two different doctors. The first doctor, they required me to go through a 3-month strict diet. I had to lose a certain amount of weight. I had to attend these, support groups with other people who were going to get the surgery or who have gotten the surgery, for me to kind of, really show initiative. Now, what was wrong with that was that with my job, it was difficult for me to get away to constantly attend these meetings. So I finally found another doctor, and actually an award-winning doctor, and I just decided to go on with him, and he didn't require that. As long as I was physically in good health, which I was, my labs all came back, excellent as far as my health. I was just extremely overweight. So he said, right on, we can go ahead and do the surgery. Everything was booked. It was ready to go. So here's the day of the surgery. I'm, there with my mom and, my girlfriend at the time. Now, my mom didn't know that she was my girlfriend. She just thought that was my friend. So we tried to play it off, really well. And here they were, the two most important women in my life, and I was gonna go through this drastic change. So I'm there with my mom in the changing room, and I'm scared because I've never had any type of surgery. And my mom says to me, ¿Lo quiere hacer o no lo quiere hacer? Porque si no lo quiere hacer, no vamos. And I was like, damn, mom. Well, translate that to English. She says, you want to do it or you don't want to do it? Because if you don't want to do it, we could leave. And I was like, damn, mom, I was just nervous. Chill. So we go ahead and they take me back to the room. And they put me on the gurney. They roll me to the operating room. And all I remember is that it's so cold in there. It's like brick. And here I hear, I'm laying down. They're strapping me in. I hear one of the nurses telling another nurse how somebody had woke up in the middle of surgery because there wasn't enough anesthesia, and I'm about to go under. Like, she couldn't even wait for me to be knocked out for her to start telling that story. Now, they put the mask over my face. I start counting down for what it seems to be, 2 seconds. And I kid you not, I feel like I closed my eyes and I opened my eyes and the surgery was done. And all I remember was seeing her, was seeing my ex, she was my girlfriend at the time. And that was the first person I saw right after I woke up from surgery. And, then I looked right next to her and there's my mom. And, of course, she's not trying to be too affectionate towards me, but I could see everything in her eyes. So, fast forward to, me leaving the hospital, and I had to reteach myself how to eat. You go from soft food, everything pretty much pureed. Then you go to really soft foods, then softer foods, then, little whole foods. And you have to, it's like a kid, you're reteaching yourself how to eat in such smaller portions that sometimes is incredible. I would be able to eat not 1, not 2, but 3 footlongs, 3. And now I could barely eat a 6-inch, and still be satisfied, because now I don't eat with my eyes, now I eat with my stomach, with, with what my body actually needs for nutrients. So, I had to reteach myself how to, eat, and I'm losing, all this weight, and I'm not, kind of like seeing it, just kind of like gaining weight. You're gaining all this weight and you're changing, but you don't see it because you see yourself every day. Same thing with losing weight. That sometimes, I look at my old pictures and I don't recognize myself. And people who know me from that time, also, they're like, wow, I don't even remember you that way. Because you just go through the changes and you just go through the motions. Now, good, right? All good things seem to come from this. Well, yes, but remember that you'll have to be on vitamins for the rest of your life. Side effects, for example, now I'm anemic because, after the surgery. I'm constantly, cold, which never happened before. Like, my family used to have a saying, a lo gordo no le da frío. Pretty much, overweight people don't get cold. And in reality, that was my case. I used to walk outside with a jacket. I would never get cold. Now I'm always freezing. What else? There's things, that obviously that you still won't be able to eat 4 years later. And I still have to monitor certain things, because if I have too much sugar, I get like a heat rush. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I gotta make sure I stay hydrated because I automatically feel it. When I get certain types of pains, I feel like I feel it more now than what I did before. So there's things that you have to understand that you are giving up with this surgery. But there are also so many benefits. I'm so much healthier now. I'm so much more happy with the way I look. I always say that I manifested myself. That even the way that I look, to the way that I style my hair, to the way that I dress, these are all things that I saw myself years ago doing and looking like. And yeah, it's easy to say, well, yeah, you can always change your appearance, and but I can show you a picture of someone who I really idolized their style. And I just found that picture the other day, in my Dropbox, and I was like, wow, like, that's me now, and it makes me happy to say, because I feel like we should all have a vision board. We should all envision our futures, envision what we want, because that's how we make those things come to reality. Think about all the scientific, all of the miracles, all of the crazy things that we have now that we didn't even have, 10, not even 5 years ago. That started with a vision. And if you guys want to do this, then envision yourselves taking those steps. Do your research, because again, it isn't something that you should take lightly. This is something that's going to change the rest of your life. Really, really think about it. Take the steps forwards to make it happen. Talk to people who have done it. You know, that's how you really come to the conclusion if the surgery is for you. Those are the things that I did. Now, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching my video. That was just, a brief synopsis of my weight loss kind of journey, in a sense, on the process. So if you guys want to know anything else, please feel free to comment down below. Shoot me a message. Don't forget to add me on my social media. I'm big on Snapchat. I love the Snappy. And thank you for tuning in, guys. I really, really do appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I would definitely love to see more feedback from you guys. And thank you guys. All right, take care. Bye.